Hello, students of information technology. Just a really short video about your lesson called Which Operating System is Right for Me? You read about operating systems back in, let's see, lesson 3 of unit 3, or if you didn't read it, go back and read it. You need that information. You are going to be creating a Carosaul post. And I would really like you to do the assignment in this way to earn your full points. You'll be researching the 3 main operating systems, Windows, Mac, and Linux. You'll be required to submit a word processing document that includes the notes that you took while you researched, looking at which users would benefit from each operating system and how to decide which one is right for them. You're going to be doing some research beyond what you can find here in Connexus, but also you can use your notes that you took when you read this lesson. It says hand-drawn images, but we want to do a digital post because this is a digital class. In your digital Carosaul, and I'm going to show you in Canva, easy way to do this, 2 slides per operating system. One slide describes it, the second slide discusses it. We're looking for a good balance of text and images or graphics. Any social media post you read generally is not just text. So you're going to have to submit your research plus your Carousel post. So if we take a look at, let's bring this on over, at Canva, I'm going to go ahead and open up Canva. And as you know, this is one of my favorite applications. It defaults to templates, so I can just search Carousel post or Carousel Instagram. Both of those work. We'll just do Carousel post first, and up comes a whole lot. If you choose Instagram, it's going to just size it the way Instagram wants things sized. If you hover over any post, let's see. These are not looking like Carousel posts, so hold just 1 second. So we're going to refine our search and do social media Carousel posts. We're going to take the Instagram out of it. So when you do social media Carousel posts, there we go. So you see while I hover over it, it has multiple slides. So you can see this one's got 7. This one's more of a presentation form. So I would more look for the Carousel post. This one doesn't have multiple pages, but you can always add more pages to it. So it looks like this one has multiple pages. So some do and some don't. If I click on this one, there's probably going to be more that, yeah, this one's got 6 pages, 5 pages, so on. So now there's lots of them that have multiple pages. So then once you choose a template that you like, is that one multiples? Don't think so. Let's take a look. Taking a little while to decide. All right, that one shows all 5 pages. There's no images there, which is fine. This one's 6 pages. That one is not. So take time to examine, and honestly, you can start with any of them. But then once you click Customize, it's not going to display as a carousel, but it's going to display as individual pages. So, you know, when you share it or publish it, this would show as a carousel. So then once you've got this, you can begin editing it. You don't really have to have a title on it, but it can't hurt to have a title. And then each of your sections will be focused on one of the different tools. So let's just say I want to focus on Linux. I think Linux was one of them. Double check, make sure we've got all of them. Yeah, Windows, Mac, and Linux. So it's I've got it there. I can have a description there. Let's check in our elements to see if there's a picture of the Linux logo. Linux logo. If you don't find it, you can always upload. There's our Linux logo. Excuse me. And if I like these graphics, I can click on them. We've got some photos. If you want something a little bit better, you can always upload something. Where by doing that, you would simply go to Uploads. Oh, there's a bunch of my uploads, and you can upload a file that you've downloaded to your computer. If I happen to like the Linux Penguin, actually I kind of like this one a little bit better. I click on it. It's going to go wherever the post wants it to go, so you can take care of it. If you don't want the share and save on there, I mean, you get rid of anything that you don't want. If you don't care for the background color, click on the background, go on up and change it. Maybe you want the Linux to match the Linux color. Um, this yellow is a little bit offensive, but there we go. You can also change the coloring of that infographic too if you want to. Um, change that. Is it allowing me to? Yeah, it is. So I could maybe change it to, the Linux blue. Um, so that's a start. And then you're going to go forward and you'll have 2 pages on Linux, 2 pages on Mac operating system, and 2 pages on Windows. If you really like the template you create for one, you can duplicate that page. So the duplicate is right here. So if I want to duplicate this yellow page, I can do that. And then boom, right underneath it, I've got the same color. I don't have to go back and change it. I'm a big fan of the duplicate. And then just if you end up not using, like let's say you don't want to use this one at the end, then just click on it and click the trash can and it's gone. When you share it, you can download it as a PDF. However, probably better for you to share like a public view link. And then if you share that public view link, then when I open it, it's actually going to look more like a social media post. So it's going to lay out like this. So I guess I'd rather have that than a PDF, but I'll take a PDF if that's what you do. That is all for today. I hope to see you in class. Bye-bye.